So today you have to forgive me. I have to change course of this program a little bit today, and pardon me. It's very important. Just before I got into the studio, my attention was drawn to a very disgusting, embarrassing, disappointing video of someone who is alleged to be a member of parliament, supposed to be a member of parliament, who, upon the visitation of school kids, looks the kids in the eye, one of them, and then remarks that you are beautiful. I will marry you. You are my wife. Jesus Christ. And he's supposed to be a member of parliament. This boy must resign. He's not a gentleman. If that is just how it is, you don't fit to be in parliament. You have to issue your resignation before close of today. And yes, sir, Speaker of Parliament, please let him resign. Yes, sir, what I say. I'm very angry. Maybe I'm thankful, but I'm extremely angry. I'm not even joking. You can't do that. What is this? You are beautiful, I'll marry you. Let me play the video so you feel my disgust. Show them.
In fact, what's your name? Huh? Okay. You're very beautiful. When you grow up, I'll marry you. So, she's my wife. Huh? She, in future, she will also be an MP.
Mr. Speaker, I heard you say that before July 31, before July will end, or before Parliament rights, you would have passed the Family Value Bill. If anti-Aringa is not part of the family value, then I don't see what we are doing with this anti-gay thing. Do you understand? Let's show Ghanaian girls that the men in this country, we care about them, we will protect them, and we will create a safe space. That is the family value we want. Now let me come to this week. I'm not over that thing yet, but last week. Now this week, Davi Sadinam, or Sedi, or however it is Sedina, she has been relocated apparently, or she's been relocated from her cubicle to reconnect with her lovely family.
Firstly, let me seize the opportunity to thank my lords for, in fact, for agreeing with us that in fact, for agreeing with our submissions. So we thank my lords for their erudite reasoning. However, we would just wait for the entire judgment. The lords have said that the judgment will be ready by close of today. So we'll take get copies of the judgment, and then we can peruse it, and then we can make comments subsequently. But I am a happy person, and I believe my client is also will also be happy.
Meanwhile, President Mahama has been he's been urging our father to come back to home. Come back to me. For what? For ORS.
I do believe that even by virtue of holding a position like that for many years, almost till the end of the regime, you held the most sensitive position as finance minister. And at a point when your own members of parliament, 80 of them, signed an application that the president should remove you, you said something historic. You said you are like the father of children, and that you can't run away and leave your children. And so if we Ghanaians are your children, we're calling you, we're begging you, Father, come back. Your children are calling you to come back, but just the act of fleeing, if you're a man of principle and you believe you've done nothing wrong, I don't see why you should flee your own country And so we'll see what the legal regime is and how it proceeds.
Very well. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that was the president who has since left the Republic for Jamaica. So we are roll boom boom Babylon people, and he has thrown Ghanaians into a state of shock about the true meaning of the reset following what we have seen. If Wontumi went there and they say it's Ora, if she's also coming out, then it is what? So others are looking for the full, ruling. We are still looking for it before we say something. But let's get onto the phone line quickly for some updates. And yes, we are happy to report that Chairman Wontumi joins us on the line from his prison cubicle. Hello, Chairman. Chairman, what do you make of the recent development of Uniabano?
Minya Ghana need you. Because they said the one we never have president. Minya Ghana need you. Ghana for Musorio. Ghana for Musorio. And before you know Musorio. And before you know Musorio. I am Munti. And I'm Mahama MC. Be vice president. Me, my don't board so da. Me, my DCO da. Me, my minister da. I chairman in media. And I want to be campaigning, mammy. I'm my campaigning, mammy party. And I'm a Juma 2013. We are Saba the boom, Juma. Mubaye, my topping, my Juma, my count to pa, be Didier was one. Me, my count to club, be Didier was one. Cemetery, my school fees, club, I ding. What I say, most of them will start to my count to so, and Nasabe, me, sick a bain, a better me.
Very well. Thank you very much for talking to us from prison. In other news, virtuous ladies of the Women's Fellowship are possessing Galamsey nations amidst praise and worship. Still ahead here, ladies and gentlemen. Yewayim, 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 yewayim. And economists lash out at government over unannounced doomsday.
If the state fails, the private sector will step in, and that becomes what? Expensive. Okay. Then the state must provide reliable power. The whole of Accra for the past 6 hours, we have been without power. We are becoming a failed state. Can you imagine in a serious country, your capital has been without power for almost 6 hours? That is not something we should talk about as theory. That is serious. I don't want to even talk about it as a security threat, right? This is not like something we should laugh over, but can you imagine 6 hours? The nation's capital is without power. What is the backup? What is the plan? How do we move forward with this?
Ladies and gentlemen, all these and more on BackPage. Welcome to the show. This is BackPage on Channel 1 Television. My name is Caleb Kudah. So there is a lot of heat in the system today. People are saying the reset has become certain. The Aegis office says, nah, we won't sit down for the Sedinam Tamaklo case to destroy our ORS agenda. We will appeal. They appeal. But before we get into everything, virtuous ladies, hey, did I hear Gala for Christ? Hey, because see, my sheep hear my voice. As for this sheep, the voice the shepherd know. As for these sheep, they are all open sheep. I tell you, just listen to this praise session in the Galamsey site. I promise you someone will be in trouble. Because Galamsey is not part of the possessing the nation agenda the last time I checked. The last time, they caught someone, then the news media people said, oh, Church of Pentecost elder arrested for Galamsey. And everybody was like, since when did you people start identifying people and their crimes by their churches? When they get caught. But this one day, the women are doing Bible studies in the Galamsey. No, they are doing praises. When they finish, they will do Bible studies. They will do discipleship. If people who is opposite there, because this matter there, someone says this matter will chop hot. Even the area head may say he will chop some heat, emergency meeting and thing. No, but seriously, these are women in a poisoned pit full of Galamsey water, possibly with cyanide and other pollutants. Hey, and Timos was say, and you remember, no, I mean, who created me? Just it is serious. And you know why? I know they are my people. You know why I know they are my people? The songs they were singing, they are songs. They are fresh. How about fresh open song? Is yet to cross over to this. So, one of the songs I feel like, yeah, better take camp one. I'm here to forget. No. So, yeah. I'm sure if the video had prolonged a little bit, you'd have heard them crow. I think this is not Pentecost. This is Galacost. And shame on you people. You don't do that. No, guys. Shame on you. You have to be dealt with. Okay, now, delegates, Delegates,
Ghana for Musorio, and before you know Musorio, and before you know Musorio, and Yamunti, and Mahama MC, the vice president. Me, Madam Board Soda, me, my DCO da, me, my minister da, I chairman in the media.
Because seriously, the Supreme Court's decision declaring the delegate system as unconstitutional, it will affect your budget. It will a lot of things.
Which even in general elections, politicians usually spend money to get the people, the border masses to come out and vote, transportation and all those things. So what this ruling will do, if you're going to implement it in the next year, it's not going to completely stop monetization. It is rather going to increase monetization, right? So if you're going to campaign to only 15 delegates, it means you are now going to campaign to maybe 50,000 eligible people who are qualified to vote in your constituency.
Now, for many, this is against their fundamental human rights because that's your investment portfolio. You understand? How else are we going to get free Kosua, Nimeko, deep freezer, startup capital, even, Akohoma, we all get it from the delegates get from the system. Now, the politicians are crying. I thought they would be excited, but they say the thing will affect their pockets. Where will they get money to buy the votes of all the voters now that the floodgates have been opened? That's what they're saying.
The ruling says all members of good standing. Mm-hmm. Do you know what happens? Eric Chum then has to go and mobilize people, find money, and pay their dues for them.
Politicians there, I don't understand them all. Same people who said they give transport to help their people and that, oh, it's not vote buying, they're only caring for them, no. And that is not vote buying, no.
There have been allegations of vote buying among some.
I have not seen anything like that. Please.
Allegedly.
Well, here, have you seen anything like that? Have you seen anybody buying votes?
Your
I have
Excellency.
not seen anybody buying, so I can't comment on that. If allegations, why should you come to me? Go investigate that allegation.
Some delegates have received television sets and they say it's coming from your camp. Who do you confirm or otherwise?
So if you give television sets to people, what is wrong with it when you gift things to people? Is this the first time I'm gifting things to people? I have been, those of you who know me, know that every Christmas, every occasion, every instant, I have put down 2.5 million to give free loans to people.
Today they say open up that care and you are complaining. When you are guilty, you sing a different song. When it is hurting you, then you will come and tell us that you won't run again. You know, anytime they are not going back to parliament, they say the demand is too much. Listen, delegates, we cannot, I'm talking to you now, delegates, we cannot continue to sell our votes to politicians for a song and expect them to respect us and take us seriously and answer our calls when they get to office and to go and represent our interests. Stop demanding money from them. Like this woman.
We are always doing this to politicians, and when they take advantage of us, we don't get it. About 20 miles, we ended and we are talking about you as a deaconess.
And we don't get any benefit.
What do you have to benefit from? If there is a situation, your life is what is more important, not what you eat at that point.
We can't continue like this. You make your place dirty, MP come there, you say he didn't bring you food. But you see, as for Ayawaso Westward gone, we all will relocate there because, hey, some new Boga B has shown up. I'm told he wants to contest Dumalo. Oh, Dadaba, show us what you got.
When the dust rises, the kings are made. No throne, no rope, just a shadows shed. Brick by brick, we build from pain. Under the streets lights, we carve our name. They once blow loud and sing our vibe. We chase the dawn through endless nights. Street corner my head, I'm staying.
Charlie. People are concerned about, you know, the judgment of the delegate system, and if the judges say that the system is unlawful, the concern has come up, right? So Supreme Court is saying, okay, delegate system is unlawful. Now, do they have the power to legislate what should be done? Okay. Doesn't that become like public policy that should be decided by the appropriate arms of government? And now, others are saying, oh, there's judgment law, blah, 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 blah. I'm waiting to read the full judgment because the vote buying is bad. That system is bad. Whether or not opening up the floodgate will solve it, I'm not sure. If you say everyone should vote, won't that increase the cost of campaigning then for the poor or not so rich but prepared and ready to diligently serve? And we also then limiting, you know, the position of parliament to only those who have access to the doctor sledges in our country who can get campaign money from them.
We are here because of the hula bala on our constituency. There's always a saying that when two elephants fight, is the ground that suffers. We, the foot soldiers of this constituency, we are here today to pay solidarity to our father and let him know that we love him, and no matter what, rain or shine, we are with him.
Yeah, so the legal hula bala, it continues. The court has been extremely busy this week, in particular a lot of decisions, and I actually thought the court injunction, the court had placed an injunction, on the funeral of Apostle Kunini Kojosafo. I thought that was what I had seen. And injunction has a different meaning these days. Hey, the funeral of the Star of Africa, Aye, krabeshwe. Eh. Yeah, I just want to appeal to the children, guys. The legacy your dad left behind, I honestly feel he deserves an honorable send off. Find a way to do something. Whatever you do, don't unalive yourselves. Protect your father's legacy, right? Yeah, the news coming from the quarters is like every day some new innovation relating to the news instead of innovation relating to the funeral instead of the technology. Yeah, please, we beg you, let's. Peace. Now, this week, like I said, the courts have been busier than the Central Business District of Accra. So therefore, I will take a quick, sip. I want to go and take some water. When I come back, I will share the link. Share the link. There is more to share.
World Cup in here. After World Cup in here. Franco sister, we be share am wani ajidia. And one Franco television, a free 32 inches. And for see 100 inches. Nene no kwao. Or see air conditioners and the fridges and so. What it is so? And who share TV no? Na air conditioner na bowl no. Na wo drinks and who so so. Actually ankasa. Na ni jiseme wo me say. Uto adie e wo your online platform no so. Na se wo wa Accra any Kumasi nkwa dia. E free delivery. Go buy your shop e wo Ghana half an area. And I said, over call your website so www.francotrading.com. Over to me so download the Franco Trading app no. E wo Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Franco near my papa nyina ahimfie. Anyhow.
Charlie, the MP thing really vexed me. We have family value bill. Now MP in Parliament catch a collect to us say you are my wife, I will marry you, you are beautiful. Anyway, welcome back. This is BackPage on Channel 1 Television. My name is Kudah. Hansen was in court and broke the news of the acquittal of Sedinam Tamaklo. Yeah.
In a unanimous decision delivered on Thursday, a 3-member panel of the Court of Appeal held that the prosecution's evidence did not meet the legal threshold required to sustain the convictions against the former microfinance and small loan center chief executive.
I mean, the story has got many people hopeful that Chairman went to me too, and maybe around the table 10, he too.
It cannot be the case at all. You see the judgment of the High Court, yes, and said none actually absconded after she had actually been confronted with the evidence led by the prosecution. It was not for nothing. So I'm saying, find out from the current attorney general, the kind of opposition that he mounted to the appeal? Or was there any opposition at all? I don't know.
And did I read somewhere that the AG will appeal the appeal? When it rains, but the Attorney General, he addressed the press this week, right? Did he talk about it?
I am not doing this because I want to save face for either myself or the President of the Republic. I'm doing it based upon professional considerations and also on the advice of the excellent men and women who work with me at the Attorney General's department.
Well, the future is pregnant as they say. Have you read the full judgment yet? I am yet to do so. Now, we all need to read these judgments for our, weekend breakfast, 90-something pages, right? We will read. This nation, we like to read. This year, we are all readers. The court also delivered judgment on the OSP. You remember that? Yeah.
The first ruling settles a legal challenge against the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act brought by private legal practitioner Noah Adamte. The Supreme Court held that although Article 88 of the 1992 Constitution vests the responsibility for initiating criminal prosecutions in the Attorney General, the Office of the Special Prosecutor lawfully exercises prosecutorial powers under the Attorney General's constitutional authorization.
Ghanaians have a funny twist on everything. This is my guy, Sir Obama, on Facebook. I read him say, lawyer Matik Bebu. So this is journalist talking to Matik Bebu. Lawyer, what do you think about the OSP judgment? Matik Bebu.
Yeah, I would say that it's a welcome relief. Very timely. Very timely, because now it will help to at least keep Kisie Jabe in check for a bit. It cannot be total, but this will help. So the Supreme Court has been very clear that the Office of Special Prosecutor is under the Attorney General's office. When I say under, not in terms of physically, but that's the import of the decision.
Lawyer, what about the said in Automatic proclaim? People say, I haven't read the full judgment yet. So then the journalist said, but lawyer, have you read the full judgment on the OSP? Then lawyer vexed and said, are you still interested in the OSP conversation? Me, I was not there, so I don't know. But I just want to comment the Bastard Boys. Bastard Boys, oh my God, they are bastarding the whole nation.
What kind of self-destruction are we causing to ourselves? Look at us. Ball and ye, and I'm near. Ball and ye, and I'm near. Food and Drugs Authority. Good afternoon, sir. Hey! Oh, Papa, now where's that?
You see, let me say this for the umpteenth time. This indiscipline in this country will no longer be tolerated.
I had the other Kroma Nipa Twedino. FDA, good afternoon, sir. FDA, good afternoon, sir. Now, so your environment need na fe utie stories na. You say hospital beds, new hospital beds, new na. Enye nwa crowd. Maame pani anko no be kire ne ba se epo ano ye ne no. Ono wankasa na lead gang no no ne ba nyina ene. So, look at that. The we are near Sakoye Nam near the back room, see Anthony. We are gonna need now the thing quad there, say video.
Yes, 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 yes. Let them be disciplined in the land. No longer tolerate indiscipline. Thank you so much.